Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hellsota. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm, where today we will be playing Uther, the Paladin. He's a very good support, one I am enjoying thoroughly at the moment. I love playing the tanky supports that can just stand there and take a beating, and Uther represents just that. So, we're going to be jumping straight into a quick match game, and we're just going to try and see if we can just be that ultra tanky support that just runs into people's faces and punches them and they can't get rid of.
The light abandons no man.
The light abandons no man. My name is Uther, the Lightbringer. And there's a missing person. And we've rolled the dice and Lady Luck has given us Blackheart's Bay. Admittedly, one of the maps I do not like.
Up for some cake and pie later, buddy?
But
Ha! Let's show these bastards what we can do.
ha! Let's show these bastards what we can do. Never heard that one before. But yeah, Blackheart's Bay, admittedly not one of my favourite maps. That and Dragonshire are probably my least favourite too. But now, this game is weird. We've got a ragtag team of specialists and kind of solo lanes and Aroma. So I'm just going to be hanging out with Mr. Malthael here, trying to keep him alive. And by that, I'm going to take Silver Touch, the quest that reduces the damage from heroic sources, with my devotion. Basically, after reducing damage 40 times with Holy Lights, there we go, reduces Holy Lights mana cost. So basically, as long as someone takes damage, we're gonna be okay. As long as someone takes damage while they're under my passive, they will take less damage. At the moment, it's 25 armor for 2 seconds, so it's 25% less damage for 2 seconds, which is very nice. But we need to remember to sow both top and mid. Another reason why I take this one is as a solo support, because it reduces the mana cost of your Q, which is so nice. And because Uther is a very mana hungry support, and I do not wish to run out of mana as a solo support. It's not nice.
Good heal, kid. Keep it up.
Hammer there. I missed quite a few stacks I could have gotten there. I've already got 13 stacks though, so I'm not too disappointed. I need to get to Malthael.
For the light.
For the light.
For Lordaeron.
So we're trying to make sure Butcher doesn't kill Hammer here. Hammer, Nova, and he is, because I got rooted before I could do my stun. But here comes our Malthael. I do need to use my heal there. I did hammer on Butcher, but it looks like I'm going to die anyway. Yeah, there's nothing we could do there. We were being chased for so long and we had no one around, so there's nothing we could have done. But that passive there, by the way, sorry, that is devotion as well, but he has a second passive called Eternal Vanguard. Upon dying, Uther stays alive for 8 seconds and has access to another spell, I can't remember, Flash of Light. That doesn't heal for as much as your normal Q, but obviously you don't have mana when you're dead, so you can spam the hell out of it. Now, at level 4, I like it, like, most of the time people go for Holy Shot. I prefer Holy Fire, because I like to be in their face, and as much as Holy Shot is good, I would rather be healing allies than only being able to like heal myself. So we're just taking a barrage now, which is unfortunate, but oh well. It also helps with lane clear, obviously, if you're playing solo healer Uther, and sometimes you're in a game where you don't have that great a wave clear, so you need that little boost, and that's what Uther can give with Holy Fire. My personal pick. not one that I recommend everybody taking, but just trying to save Hammer here is a bit difficult because she kept trying to set up, but we've already hit the first checkpoint for our level 1 talent, so now my Q's mana cost is reduced from 90 to 70. Very nice. I feel like I can't stay with Malthael anymore. I need to stay with Hammer because she, I think, is relying on me at this point.
I like it. For Lordaeron.
I think at this point she assumes that I'm going to stay with her. That was nice there, roamed in by our Nova. Stunned within Hammer's range as well, so that was a great little combo kill. Now, on this one, because usually you have to look at the enemy team for this one, but because they have Butcher Charge, Malfurion roots, I'm going to be taking Guardian of the Ancient Kings, which increases my Devotion's armor on disabled targets from 25% to 50%, which is so good against a Butcher. So good. Like, a Butcher is massive damage, and if you can reduce that by 50% on a vulnerable, on a target who's been CC'd, that is incredibly nice. So I have been charged. I'm gonna try and get away from this. I didn't do much there to keep Malthael alive, but he had his, I'm assuming he had the level 1 talent where he gets movement speed. Fear the Reaper, there it is, yep, he did, so he was going to get away from that. Butcher used his charge on me, so he didn't have it to grab him. But the Vikings are, how are their soak? Vikings are doing very good on soak, to be honest. They're keeping us in the game. Everyone else on our team needs to pick up their soak game, though. The Vikings are doing an amazing job at keeping us in, but they're averaging 2,000 to 3,000 across the board. We're averaging high 1,000s. So we need to all be bettering our soak game, so we're not leaving everything to the Vikings, because there's not much the Vikings can do if the whole of the enemy team is soaking and we're not. They can be pushed out of lane quite easily. It's a... There we go. Grab there. Didn't do anything there, unfortunately. I'm trying so hard to help him here, but there's nothing I can do. I'm getting lasered by Asmodean. I get a nice little stack there from Asmodean, thank you very much. I'm going to go for Divine Shield. There's an argument to be made in this game with how clumped up the enemy team is to take Divine Storm. It can help out our Malthael, it can help out so much. But at the same time, I'm not feeling like I'm keeping people alive enough, so I'm going to try and keep Hammer alive, our Malthael alive. Just try and do enough to keep our teammates alive, rather than possibly setting up for a kill or two. Because yeah, killing them would be great, but if, say, their Malthael does that and just jumps out really quickly and then jumps back in, if I miss the Butcher, that's always a big thing as well. Malthael needs to come towards me, and I missed it so hard.
It's right there! Go grab it! Come on. The light is with us.
I tried to keep her alive, but obviously couldn't catch up. And
I'm going to pull back for now.
Hopefully Nova can get the kill here. No, I don't think she will. Genji's keeping her unstealthing through pure shurikens of will. But at least she managed to chase them off so they didn't get a hand in. That's nice. They're only 1 coin away from a hand in, whereas we haven't handed in a first time yet. And they have got 15 coins. That is an insane amount of coins. An amount of coins I do not like them having. They now have 20 coins as they got the bottom chest. But we're just going to try and hang around here in mid. They do not have a stealthy, so they can't. Oh, Azmodan's laser is on me, so I'm trying to run away from that. Healing up our Malthael there. No, unfortunately, Malthael, there's nothing I can do for you there, my friend. Lamb to the slaughter, just added on to the top of that. There was nothing.
Looks like your enemies
I slightly lagged there. I'm going to get completely caught out and just wrecked. That was my bad. I should have walked down. It was the safer play. This was the riskier. There was no point for me to go that way, that's what I'm saying. Just following along so they know that someone's coming up behind them there with Malthael. Whether or not Hammer can actually still get away. Yep, she gets away. Did Malthael take Fear the Reaper? No, he took Death's Reach, so I think he could have jumped on her there, but I just don't think he wanted to because he was close to towers. But ooh, our Malthael is going hard for this Malfurion. There, Malfurion. Nice blocks. Malthael is trying so hard to get in there. He's applying that Reaper's Mark to a lot of people. Doing a lot of damage in the process. So, he did extraordinarily well. I'm going to run over here and heal him because... even though I don't think... I think he would have done well to sustain off this camp. I don't think it would have been enough to compete with people alive. Now, at this level... I like to go Blessed Champion, but purely... I'm going to go Well Met purely because I want to reduce as much damage the enemy team is doing as possible. So if I can stun Butcher and then afterwards he can't do that much damage to whoever he's trying to hit, I'll be happy with that. Auto attacks to heal is not what I'm going for at the moment because as much as that would be great, I do not believe I'm doing enough auto attacking to warrant the value of that talent. We've got the Vikings taking the camp here. They're just taking their siege camp. We have got 13 coins, so I believe we should be looking to turn in. I'm going to face check it all. Tried stunning Genji there, just could not get on him at all. Tried for a very long time. Butcher's now in here. Well. I'm going to die here, so I'm going to run them down this way instead. So they don't continue to follow on to Nova, who was away anyway, but I feel that this game is done purely for the amount of coins they're handing in. They're going to win via objective, but they've just been snowballing us so hard. This is a problem. This is why I don't particularly like this map. It is extraordinarily snowbally. I know a lot of people really enjoy it. A lot of people say this map is the fairest. To that I really disagree. I feel it's way too snowbally. But hey, we didn't have a great team comp. As I said, we've got a misfit band of Vikings, Hammer, and Nova. People I feel like if you were playing in ranked, you would build a team comp around those picks. And I don't think you can build a team comp around 3 picks. 3 that require a team 4 picking around, like a whole 4 other people. I just don't feel like it's going to be great. But I'm going to go for, here at the moment, I'm going to go for Tears Deliverance. Allies healed by your Holy Radiance receive increased healing from all sources for 6 seconds. So basically, the combo at this point, it does become a combo. It's W then Q, and you do increased damage. I could have showcased it there, to be honest, but I didn't think. Genji has been caught out by our Vikings. I doubt they'll... Ooh. We almost got him, but oh well. grab as many of these coins as possible. Or the team is really pushing in on the base quite hard. Hammer is killing a minion rather than killing Azmodan, which I feel is a kind of big problem. But yeah, this is a loss on the boat. There was not much we could have done. The snowballed really hard. I feel like there could have been something I could have done, I feel. I'll have to watch it back and find out, but I don't know what I could have done.
MVP.
There's a few times where obviously I couldn't click on people. I misclicked. I couldn't. Obviously, mechanically, I could have done a lot better on clicking the right people. But being torn between protecting Hammer and protecting Malthael, I don't know which one I should have gone for. And that's something I'll need to think about. Obviously, Malthael got up there for teamfight damage. It's an interesting query. I'll have to think about that myself. However, that has been Heroes of the Storm on Blackheart's Bay, as it was a defeat for Uther, who isn't my highest win rate support, but he is one of the ones I'm usually much better on. Well, in Quick Match, you can't decide what you get for it, if you get a tank or a balanced team comp. Their team comp was a lot better for solo, kind of. They had a lot of standalone champions. They had Genji and... oh my god. Genji and Azmodan, really good standalone champions. Genji, you know, in team fights does need a lot of support, but when you're against Vikings and Nova, we weren't going to team fight a lot in that game, unfortunately. But, oh well, that's it. We rolled the dice, got Blackheart's Bay, and unfortunately got a defeat, so there's not much we can do or say about it. But, yeah, it was just an unfortunate circumstance, I believe. But thank you very much for watching. This has been Heroes of the Storm with Uther, the Lightbringer, and I'll see you next time.